Had to do a quick look around. It's always great when I'm the only one here. Actually, guys, my life is kind of crazy. I want to share a story with you guys. I went back to the Maryland, D.C. area where I lived at for about 30 years. Thank you for my birthday a few weeks ago. I was actually walking through Baltimore, trying to just make sure I didn't cross over into where the wire was and shit. And I heard a familiar voice like, "Hey, Kevin!" And I turned around and, oh my God, I couldn't believe it was my college sweetheart, someone I haven't seen in like 6 years. Didn't quite recognize her because she was now a he. Yeah. Took me a minute. I looked at her and I was like, looked at him and I was like, T? He's like, it's Ted now. And I was like, it's cool. We started to catch up and everything. I admit, guys, I was a little jealous because I've been rocking this male testosterone game for 36 years and his beard game was impeccable. You see what I'm working with. But told me about the transition, caught up on old times. He asked me if I wanted to see his penis. I respectfully declined. Not because I'm grossed out or anything, but I was actually kind of curious. But when he was a she, I lived with her for about 1.5 years. And if the she decided to give the he a bigger penis than the me, I might feel a certain kind of way. Curiosity was not going to kill that cat. I'm actually really glad I got some chuckles out of that joke. So I'm sitting up here thinking like, man, I'm going to offend someone. So there's a lot more to that story. And as soon as I make it funny, it's going to be on stage too. I live in Orangeburg. That's not the joke, even though I wish it was. If I had more than 5 minutes, so trust me, I don't want it. But dating's kind of hard down there. Dating pool's not really that big. I've been trying online dating. Tinder's been a big problem because everyone's 50 to 60 miles away from me, and she'll be like, well, we can meet halfway. Well, I'm just trying to figure out, well, halfway, that's either going to be a cotton field in Gaston or a cornfield in North, so you choose your point. I thought about trying a local flavor. I went after farmersonly.com, and I should have known something was up. It wouldn't let me choose my ethnicity, and I was like, oh. And like, my profile's been on that site for about 4 weeks now, and it still says like, all my pictures have been denied because they keep violating the terms and conditions in which I agree with. I mean, I don't have any gang signs or anything, but I just don't know what the fuck's going on with that. OkCupid's another good one. I mostly like that for the questions. They help me out, like when weeding out women and shit. Because when I look at the questions, the first question in the dating section is always, do you want to date someone of your same race? Yes or no? Fuck, swipe left. Another question that's been catching my eye on there a lot recently is, there's a question on the sexuality section, is that if your partner asks you to participate in a rape fantasy, would you let them? It's a simple yes or no question. I answer this, I can see everyone else's answer. Personally, I have no problem with what 2 people do behind closed doors, as long as you stop when the other person says peanut brittle, it's all good. Personally, I couldn't date a woman who had a rape fantasy because it's not something after the fact I want to look over at her and be like, I had a great time. We should try this again. It's not like I can come home from work one day, I'm raping you tonight. No, you're not. That's right, I like when you get in the character. That shit makes me feel creepy. Can't do that. Can't do that. Last thing before I get out of here. A few weeks ago, I did comedy here for the first time. Did a bunch of jokes. I was really comfortable. Had a great time. Everyone laughed. I was like, hooray! Got off stage, went over into the bar, was talking to Topher. And that girl he was talking about earlier, who said, ooh, that guy is cute. She ran over and started talking to me. And she gave me her phone number. And I was like, oh, wow, this never happened to me before. It's cool. So I'm going to finish up my beer. I text her, Kevin from the comedy. And then I get an address back, and I'm like, oh, shit. Like, millennials are really doing something new now. I'm really not used to this shit. So I had to catch myself. I went outside, started smoking a cigarette, and I'll be damned if that girl ain't come around the corner out of nowhere. And she was like, you know what, you should follow me home. And the night was going well, so fuck it, I'll follow you home. And I followed out the parking lot. About halfway through the drive, I realized that I didn't actually see what car she was getting in. So if I'm following the wrong white woman home, I'm fucked. It was chill though. We got to her spot and everything. She just brought out a plate full of weed and we smoked it. My boys been clowning me. They were all like, you ain't hit? I'm like, nah, I didn't get that vibe. My homegirl, when I told her about it when we went back to DC, she was like, Kevin, she wanted the D. I was like, I didn't get that vibe from her. I'm too early into this comedy game to be having a Sorry, CK, or God forbid, a Cosby-like night. I am just black enough to be featured on World Star Hip Hop, and I'm proud to say that is not something I've had on my resume. My name is Kevin, guys. Y'all have a great night.